morning, everyone, and welcome to Melissa Keister's Kitchen. Sometimes on these cold nights and cold mornings, you just need comfort food, right? You just need comfort and you need something warm. And that's kind of what you're bringing us today on Weekend Diner. Is that right?
That is right. We're going to make French toast bread pudding.
I know it's hard. It's hard to get it all together.
It's like a Dr. Seuss saying.
But French toast bread pudding in one dish.
Yes.
Yum.
We're going to make individual servings, or you can make it in a full sheet pan, whichever way you want.
I like this. Okay, let's get started, Melissa.
Okay, I put 5 eggs in a bowl.
Okay.
Beat those up with a whisk or a fork or whatever. And then we're going to put in about a half cup of sugar.
Okay.
I got a teaspoon of cinnamon and a little bit of, I like allspice. I put a little bit of that in there. And then a little, like a teaspoon of vanilla.
Okay.
Oh,
delicious.
So we're gonna have all that in there and we're gonna mix that up. And in my measuring cup here, I've got about 1.5 cups of heavy cream and then about a cup of regular milk.
And mixed together in there, okay.
And then we're just gonna add this to it.
So you're slowly mixing as you pour
it. You want to kind of get it all incorporated together.
Gotcha.
It doesn't take long. Just a little bit of muscle in the arm for a few minutes.
I know. Get your cardio in maybe for that.
That's all right. And then the bread, I've already diced it up for us. You just get any bread you want. This is just French bread. You can let it be a day or two old. It's better because it's going to absorb all this moisture.
Okay, so and it can be stale then,
yeah,
right? That's
stale.
Good to do. Okay.
And then I've got raisins. You can put craisins. I'm going to put maybe it's about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of raisins. If you don't like raisins, don't put it. If you like craisins, blueberries, anything like that, you can put in there.
Could you put fruit in there, or is that okay?
You can put a little. Some fruits are going to be too soft, too much moisture.
Right.
But
these are good.
Dried
fruits,
fruits, any of them.
Okay.
So all we have to do is pour this over this.
Perfect.
Pretty easy. It looks like so much liquid to the bread, but it's really not that much.
But it absorbs so fast,
yes.
like you said.
And this is really better to make a day ahead. So we're gonna mix it all up. You know, you just want to kind of mix it for about a minute or so, just to try to get it coated really good, and it'll start absorbing the liquid. And as it does that, I've got muffin pans. I like making individuals, so when it's done, you can serve it on your plates. You can have other stuff with it, like if you're going to do eggs and bacon or brunch or whatever. Right. Or you can do it in a big, 9 by 13 pan.
The individual is fun too, because like you said, you can just serve it.
You can,
one person.
I have a scoop, but everyone's different. You can just use a spoon. You can pour it into a container.
Okay, and you're filling them up about a half full, or 2/3 full? Okay.
And this will probably make, actually, if you got 2 muffin pans, you'll probably get about 7 or 8 servings this way.
Fantastic.
But you fill all this up, and it's best to let it sit at least, you can let it sit overnight in the fridge. Okay. So if you want to make it the night before, and take it out and then bake it on 350 degrees for about 30 minutes.
See what it looks like right now.
We got some baked off.
We sure do. We've been working all day.
But they come when you actually, they've been done for a few minutes. They're still hot, but when they first come out, they're going to be puffed up way high. So don't be discouraged. Think, oh, what's wrong? They're so big because they settle and they shrink.
Look how beautiful those look. And then here's the final. You drizzled some syrup on it.
And we got some blueberries.
You also mentioned, you put some blueberries on there.
Here's our powdered sugar. You definitely want to sprinkle that on it right before you serve it to everyone. It tastes good and it looks good.
Oh, perfect comfort food for this season. It's always just so chilly when you wake up, you want some coffee and maybe some French toast banana bread. And if that's the case, you need to go to our website, WDBJ7.com at the end of the show, and we will post it there. Thanks, Melissa, so much. All right, folks, stay with us. We'll be right back.